was I go put? You know how the Next2lex come in? Why was I go put like other the days like Kevin the asshole, Darius the Republican? You know, like
yo, we live.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. Yo, what up? Welcome to the Next2lex Podcast. This your host, O. Joined by my favorite scumbags. Got Kev over there. Huh?
What up?
Kev representing the College Park Knights.
CPK.
Yep. You can find them on Black Planet College Club.
Damn Skippy. McGinty. Asian Avenue.
Tinder.
Go. We got Sean. We got Sean over there. Everybody's favorite special guest.
Yeah.
Our photographer, DC legend,
Mr. G. Part 2.
Then we got Bezel. We got Bezel up there.
You forgot Eastern Rattler. You got to say Eastern Rattler. You forgot about.
Hey,
Eastern
shout
Rattler.
out to them Ramblers, boy. Don't stop.
I mean Ramblers. Excuse me. My bad.
Blue and white.
All right, we got Bezel up there, executive producer, Next2lex founder, CEO. What up, Bezel?
Yeah. What's up, fellas? Let's get it.
And then we got last and definitely least, Josie, the Bloodline, the Talk Your Shit podcast host. What's up, Josie?
I'm right here. I'm here. I'm definitely
author, and poet of Josie Joints.
like long walks down the street.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna talk about our steps later. All right, yo. So let's get started, y'all. Let's start off with WNBA like we always do. Talk about the ladies.
Okay.
We wanted to show some love to Angel Reese for setting a WNBA record for most consecutive double doubles.
Oh yeah, my bad.
As of now, her double streak is at 13 consecutive games. She's averaging 14.1 points, 11.9 rebounds. You know, she kind of doing her thing, man.
Yeah, her last
she
game.
lead the league in offensive rebounds too.
Her last game, what she scored? 30, 33, 34?
27. Whoa. I don't know if that was the last game, actually. You might be right.
Yeah, that was a couple games ago. Games ago.
Yeah. Man, Angel, do your thing, man.
She rocking.
I know it's a tight race with that. What from my research, it's a tight race between her and Caitlin for Rookie of the Year, but I don't know. I think she might have edged her. I think she might have edged her with these last two games.
I lost a couple of jumps, but she lead all rookies in like win share.
What's a couple jumps?
Rebounds.
What's a couple jumps you lost?
Second. Some stats. She was second. She's second in points among rookies. Okay. First in win shares. First in rebounds. First in defensive efficiency or something like that. And she doing her thing, man. Among rookies. Calm down.
Important.
Yeah, you have to
be doing her thing, dog. She doing her thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like she getting very well acclimated.
I want to know what took so long. I mean, if she's going to dominate, why she wait this long to dominate? I'm just saying.
It might be a stretch to say she dominated.
I'm messing with you, man. I'm just saying. Good for her because I didn't expect this. I didn't expect
even though a couple games ago, Audrey Wilson took her to school, she still gave her some praise. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
She did. I mean, she took that whole front line.
Wilson take everybody to school. Wilson like that.
She took the whole front line to school. Yeah. But she gave her praise.
I mean, I'm be real about it, man. Angel still got a lot to work on. She only shooting like 40%.
Oh, she definitely do.
I think a lot of those offensive rebounds are her own.
That's the joke. That's the joke. Yes, she missing so much.
A lot of those offensive rebounds are her own bricks. I mean, she get them back.
But she get them back, man. Like
and score on them. So yeah.
I don't know. You said something about her defense efficiency. I didn't look that up, but I saw she averaged 1.5 steals don't get any blocks. I think Caitlin Clark averaged more blocks than her. It's a tight race, and Caitlin Clark had the first double for rookie.
Yeah, first triple double.
Double. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was. We'll see how it turned out, man. But I think that is a close rookie of the year rating. Race.
Do you
shout out to
your expectations? Oh, I'm talking about Angel. Is she exceeding your expectations or what you thought she was going to do this year?
Yeah, I think she definitely exceeds expectations. I mean, she was a top pick. She's supposed to come in balling, but I mean, being able to rebound like that and holding her own, I think that's good. You know, her game going to expand. You know, she's lived up to expectations, I think.
Yeah, and I'll agree on that. Add my 2 cents. I think she's definitely lived up, along with the fact that once she works on her mid-range game, man, that's just gonna put another notch under her belt, even more better.
I mean,
more better.
Won't that affect the rebound numbers though?
Huh? What's that?
I said won't work in her mid-range game affect her rebound numbers because she won't have misses.
She hit 2 threes in one game like last week. In one game.
I mean,
one game last week.
Laughing at that.
I was 16.
If she works on the mid range, I guess to take away from the rebound, but score them so she won't have to get the rebound. I don't know. Or she keep, just shooting it to herself. She get her own rebound, then put it back in.
Shooting it to herself, yo.
Hey, look at
it to herself, yo.
Y'all wrong, man.
Shooting it to herself, yo.
But I definitely like what she's done in the WNBA, and I hope that she gets better, man. Sky's the limit.
And shout out to Rakia Jackson Sparks. That's my I love her. Just want to say that.
All right, that's what she looks like. Rakia Jackson. Let me Google this.
Rakia Jackson.
You gonna look her up now?
Yeah, I got to.
Yeah, look her up, man.
Rakia Jackson.
What position
she picking up her game? Cameron Brink is out for the season, so Rakia picked
I see her.
She's point guard. She's the point guard.
She'll wing.
Okay. I see what you mean. Okay.
Oh God.
Okay.
Fine chocolate.
Keep my words to myself in that one. Go ahead.
As you should.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to.
Indeed.
You live.
I tried to keep it to myself.
Hot take.
I tried to keep it to myself.
I
tried to keep it to myself, but
I know. Hey, Lifeblood, look at Hot Take, man. That man crazy over there.
Yeah.
All right, hey yo, let's move on. Let's move on to boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Garcia was in the news recently. I'm just gonna put this out here and y'all can react to it. So Garcia reportedly he put on Twitter. We could censor this out later during the edits, but he tweeted. Can you still say tweet?
Not that Elon Musk, but my else.
He got exited. He exited.
Yeah, what the hell do I say? He exited. All right. So he made several racist comments. He typed on there. He put, "I hate niggas and I'm anti-black." Then he went on to say that they should bring George Floyd back to life and kill that NIGGA again.
Whoa.
He since deleted it. Crazy mess right there. Then he apologized since, and he said he's misunderstood and he take responsibility to his words about, and he's just got a lot of trauma going on in his life.
He ain't got enough because somebody ain't beat his ass yet. Because what? What? You misunderstood? I didn't misunderstand nothing that was just said.
That was a clear cut of what you said.
Maybe he thought he was speaking Spanish or something, but we understood you clear.
Came back and said that he loved black and brown people. He's just a shade lighter than us, and he would save a black child. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. The thing is, I just think he has mental illnesses. You know what I mean? Like he's just unstable. You know what I mean?
That got you
That's
saying
not a
anything
pass.
like that though?
No, I'm not. I
not
don't think he deserves a pass at all. I don't think he
does.
deserves a pass at all. I just think something is just wrong with him. You know what I mean? Like it's something really wrong with him. I wouldn't jump out there and just say he's a racist or nothing like that. Even though
I think you could jump out there. I think you could go there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think
okay.
Yeah, I just think something is just totally wrong with him. You know what I mean? Something that's
now you see what Apostle said. So it wasn't on Twitter. It was he said it through his phone. Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
On Twitter
Spaces,
it's like a community. Like
X has a platform to say spaces or something. Like
it's
like a platform where you could just talk out.
It's like a community type joint. You can talk about whatever.
Yeah.
Create a whole jump.
Yeah.
Kev, they don't have that on Black Planet, Kev.
They don't, man. We're missing out. I got to send an email to somebody to fix that.
But
no, I think you got to fax that. I think you got to fax that over.
Didn't they have like a wall?
I think you got to fax that over. Yo.
Something like
that. I got to get on that. So hold up, quick, Sean. My problem. I mean, clearly Ryan has mental issues, right? And I'm not saying you're supposed to, you're supposed to give him a pass for the mental stuff, but I'm sorry. I'm not saying you're supposed to like be okay with it. What I don't like is the people that's been coming, the black people, like Deion Sanders Jr. and stuff like that, coming to his defense saying, "I know the intention he meant, whatever." That's what I don't like. Coming to his defense saying, "I know what he really meant, and I know he's not a racist, whatever." No, you are what you are. To quote Denny Green, you are what we think you are, whatever. Like I don't like how sometimes us as black people always come to defense of somebody like real quick. Like they said it, man. Like they need to be held accountable, and it ain't up to us to be like, nah, he didn't mean that. Nah, you're giving him a pass for something he clearly said. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like it irritates me. It absolutely irritates me when we do that. We do that a lot.
And I was going to say the same thing. I was going to say the same thing. Like it's they suspended them indefinitely, but like I can't give you. First of all, I can't. Mental illness is one thing. You spewing out evil, racist shit is another. It's a totally another thing. Like, and then the fact that, like you said, people come into his defense. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Let him cook.
Yep.
You in the kitchen, let him cook. You know what I'm saying? That happened. And that don't sound like you confused. That sound like a targeted thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you said it. Mm-hmm. You said it. There's no confusion there. You said exactly what you wanted to say. Yeah. And I heard you say it. So
the part the part that tripped me out is he said he take full responsibility, but then to say he misunderstood and got a lot of trauma. You know what I'm saying? Right. Which one is it? Are you gonna take responsibility or you gonna come with some excuse,
Yeah. So he did both.
This ain't Burger King, gentlemen. They can't keep having it their way and keep making excuses for the fact that mental illness, having a moment, I'm overstressed, whatever. Nah, stop doing all of that. You meant what you said. Understand that the scrutiny or whatever to come behind it is of your doing. You brought it on yourself.
Put them 10 toes down and stand on business.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. And if you're gonna do it, say it. If you're gonna say it, say it. No, I'm not gonna sit here. If I have a rant and I say some racist shit, I meant it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't say racist shit, because I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not completely racist. Try it.
But
do it. Do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't spew it in anger either. You don't spew it in anger unless that's what they say. An angry man, a drunk man, and somebody else will tell you the truth or some shit like that, right? That's how the saying go. So
something to that effect. But Joey, let me add.
That can't be it. That can't be it.
I'm like three people will tell you the truth. An angry man, a drunk man, and something else.
But Joey,
sound like a bad joke. Sound like a bad joke.
If you're saying these negative things or this these racial slurs and undertones or whatever, look what happened to Donald Sterling. You said that shit. The accountability was had, and then you had to get the hell up out of there.
So, sure. Sean, you think we're going to see him in the ring again?
Not in the near future. Maybe, but not in the near future. Let alone you're talking about a race of people that is in the sport that you're in all over. Like,
well, he also got caught cheating in his last fight, so he's always suspended anyway.
For real?
Yeah, he beat Devin Haney.
Expelled.
He had loaded gloves. Right? That's right. Yeah.
No. He took some drugs. He was. I mean, my man Carlton can say it better, but yeah, he got caught with some drugs. A and B sample. Yeah.
Carlton say he was on that sauce. That he was
the sauce. Yes.
He was.
I knew Carlton could say it better.
Hey, then not in the near future. Nah.
He was only
not suspended. He expelled.
He was only suspended for a little bit though. I mean, behind that. But he got suspended definitely behind the remarks.
Yeah, indefinitely means indefinite. Like, we don't know.
Yeah. And it should be. It should have been indefinitely never coming back. Indefinitely.
All right.
It's gonna take some
slide to the league.
PR, though. It's gonna take some PR, some real PR to get him back. You know what I mean? He's gonna have to probably take some classes.
He's gonna have to come out and say, "I'm a racist." My bad.
You know what I mean? He's gonna have to.
That in public.
It's gonna take some time.
He probably come out and say that. He will say that.
Yeah. I mean, we already think it's an excuse anyway for him to say,
"I'm a racist."
I was traumatized or some shit.
Yeah.
I like that shit though. I'm a racist. My bad.
I ain't mean it. I mean
I mean to say it out loud.
Hey, let's move on to the NBA.
Okay.
All right. Let's move on to the NBA. So, DeMar DeRozan agrees to a sign and trade with the Sacramento Kings. He's traded to the it's a 3-way deal. Harrison Barnes goes to the Spurs. DeRozan goes to the Kings, and Chris Duarte and 2 second-round picks with cash go to the Bulls. DeRozan with the Kings, with De'Aaron Fox, your boy in the middle.
Sabonis,
yeah.
A healthy Monk. Yeah, that West
Monk,
Coast.
Yeah, Monk just re-signed.
I
don't know.
Monk came
Does this make them contenders?
I won't say immediate contenders, but it makes them a formidable force in the West.
I mean, they barely missed the playoffs last year. Like,
right.
They were already up and coming.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's enough to get over. Remember, the Grizzlies will be back also. Ja playing the whole year.
Yeah.
And they like the West is ridiculous, man.
Well, you hope Ja playing the whole year.
Well, fair enough.
I mean,
that's fair. That's fair. You're absolutely right about that.
You
assume I say that.
And
I'll tell you right now, man.
In the standings of a bunch of teams that done a lot of changes and reloading, like, it's not going to be easy. I'll say that. It's not going to be easy.
I'll tell you this: with Sabonis in the middle, no rim protection, they ain't gonna do shit in the playoffs. I'll tell you that right now.
Yep.
Sabonis can't hold down that middle.
Now
if they're playing against Anthony Davis, he always busts Anthony Davis' ass for some reason. But anybody other than that, it's no rim protection, man. They're not a playoff team. They built for the regular season. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
So plus 5 games better. I mean, like I said last year, they lost in the
I think they playing game better. They get to the playing game.
But they got there last year, right? I thought they lost in the playing game.
Oh, did they?
I think
that was the year before.
Yeah, second year in a row they made play in.
Yeah, so nothing will change next year. You're saying?
Yeah, that ain't gonna change.
How old is DeRozan, man? DeRozan ain't young.
And they don't be in the playoff.
DeRozan is 30? Is he 30?
35 or 36?
He can't be that old. He can't be that old, is he?
DeRozan like 35, 36.
He can't be that old.
Yeah, he might be that old.
He's 34.
Wow.
He's 34. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this: the one part of the trade that Noah's talking about is how much it sucks to live in Sacramento. Like, I can't imagine what DeMar was going to go from Chicago to go home to LA, and now he's back in Sacramento. Like,
yeah, Sacramento's supposed to be farmland, right?
That city is horrible. Yo. Like, it is. It's not a good place to go. Yo. Like,
yeah, and he'll be 35 this year
in August.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
He's literally out to a farm now. He's literally out to a farm. Like, he's out to pasture now.
I mean, he might need the tranquility.
He might like it out there.
He might need the tranquility.
And kid living in Sacramento. Okay,
a couple hours away from his home, so I guess he's gonna get his home.
You know,
a Compton kid living in Sacramento. He's hating life right
now. Life starts to slow down at 35, so maybe.
I guess.
So Paul George signed that max contract with Philly. He said on his podcast that the Clippers only offered him 2 years, 60, and he felt it was disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yes. And he said him and Kawhi would talk. Kawhi said he wasn't surprised. He figured he wasn't gonna come back, and it was unfortunate. So I remember last week we were talking about Philly and they need a bench and all that. So Philly picked up last week. They picked up Caleb Martin, stole him from the Miami.
That's a big pickup, yeah.
How did they? What happened? Did he get? I mean, he was a free agent.
Yeah, Miami actually offered him more. He took less. He took less to go to Philly.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
crazy!
Trying to win
maybe
now.
something. Yeah, maybe something else will come out about that. But he took less.
He didn't want to play with Jimmy Buckets no more.
Yeah, they also picked up Andre Drummond, the backup Embiid, and then
that's
Eric
big.
Gordon.
That's
Eric
big.
Gordon's old ass. Yeah, Drummond, I like him.
Yeah, but
that's not too bad. I mean, they reloaded. They did pretty good, actually.
Look good on paper.
I think that's Drummond. Drummond is a. I mean, I guess he gonna score like Embiid, but he's still a defensive presence and a rebound. Yeah, he's definitely a rebounder.
I mean, Embiid gonna miss 25 games again. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, they got another. I guess starter.
Yo, that's another thing, man. Like Kev talk about. Last time we saw Embiid, he had one eye. Bama couldn't walk. He couldn't run down the court. So why the hell he in the Olympics, man?
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh no, he has to sit down somewhere.
And you heard he might start. He might be a part of the starting five.
I mean, he should start. I'm sure they promised him something. Remember he was deciding between to play for France or USA. I'm sure they made him some promises or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess Philly reloading. I mean, like I just said, it looks good on paper, but with injuries that they have to their star players all the time, it remains to be seen. And I'm sure.
It's gonna be the end of the year. Max gonna be playing by himself again.
Dog, man.
Yeah.
He gonna pass it to the right. It's gonna be Kelly Oubre and him.
They do got Oubre. Yeah, Oubre.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, that's Kelly." God damn it! I thought that was Paul.
Yeah, but y'all know Oubre. He injury prone too. He was leaving the club last year and got hit by a car. Walking out of the club.
He's
a joke. Serious.
Really was. He got hit by a car when he left the club.
I'm trying not to laugh, but y'all niggas are scumbags.
Right.
When he said, "I'm trying not to laugh," but Kevin lost it.
I'm sorry. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he got hit by a car.
Oh, he did though, for real. That's what happened.
Yeah, leaving the club. Yeah.
I
heard it was a Ford Escort. That's why he wasn't hurt that bad. He wasn't hurt that bad with a Ford
Escort.
Hey,
I'm
B, do you hear this B?
A Ford Escort would hurt Uber.
Yeah.
He bought
170. He bought 170.
Didn't have a spoiler on the back.
No spoiler. It was just a regular joke. As a matter of fact, it was 1989 Escort. It was an 89 joke. So.
Good little box turret.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the NFL.
It's a hit and run.
So
Did he go
away?
I don't think the car ran anymore after that.
He tried to speed off. They caught him at the corner.
All right, so check this out. So NFL suspended Pittsburgh Steelers cornerback Cameron Sutton for 8 games for violating personal conduct policy. He was arrested. It was what does it say? Warrant for domestic battery by strangulation, a 3rd-degree felony. He was released He played his first 6 seasons with the Steelers, signed with Detroit last year, and then Detroit released him right after he was arrested. Steelers picked him back up. So Steelers pick him up, and now he's suspended 8 games. Right? Yeah, that's tough. So they probably should cut him, right? You gonna wait 8 games for this dude?
Dog. What
I know, right?
Damn.
I don't know. I mean, he's like to be honest, a 30-year-old corner. Like you just threw your career away, man. Like you're done. I mean, you're already on the out. You're 30 years old. There's zero reason to keep you. You know, like a 30-year-old corner is not gonna be that good for you, especially when he was not a star to begin with. He had nickel back. You know, sometimes starter. Like that's unfortunate, dude. Like you threw your last 2 years or so in the league away.
Yeah. I hope he saved that first 6 years of money.
Right, yo. But you're done, buddy.
Because Detroit paid him, right?
My bag, y'all.
Yeah,
Detroit paid him.
Contract.
They paid him. Well, he was 1 year in the joint with a $33 million contract when they let him go.
Yeah, so he got hardly any of that because I'm sure they got the signing bonus back and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they
Yeah,
probably
you get arrested.
Yeah,
get arrested.
like,
He violated. Yeah, they saw it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how you feel about that, Bezel? Somebody that got several domestic charges on him in the past. How you feel about that?
I mean, never. I can see if it was like one, but it doesn't make it okay for one. It could be speculative for one, but if it's like a history of it, you know what I mean? He's not only a risk to the team, but a risk to people.
What, you need a history?
Anyone in the city, like
you need a history of it. You need a history of it.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's a history of it now. You know what I mean? It's not happened more than once. You know. So
with strangulation.
Yeah. So I mean, and they said he strangled her. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. It wasn't like a push or something like that. Not saying a push was okay. Because we can't say these things.
Right. Wait a minute, hey, Bezel. All right, let's change topics. Bezel, Bezel about to violate his parole, man. Let's move on. Yo.
What I'm saying is,
Bezel, don't do it, man.
Hey, Bezel, don't go outside. There's an escort waiting on you.
You about to violate personal conduct of the world.
But he strangled her. You know, do you think he'll play again?
He's 30 years old. No.
No. And NFL is at will employment, right? So
I don't think nobody gonna want to touch that.
Yeah, ain't nobody. Nah. You see what happened to Ray Rice? Oh, I'm sorry. He played for the Ravens. I'm sorry. My bad.
Wow, change the subject now. You better.
But I mean, that was on video too. You know what I mean? That was on video.
Yeah, well, he got charged too, so I guess it. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Ray Rice wasn't no good anymore anyway. That's why he
exactly he wasn't.
He wasn't good.
Average 2.3 yards per carry. He was done.
Yeah,
anyway.
He was done anyway. Nobody wanted him anyway.
Yep.
That makes a difference when you talk.
That's probably why he punched him, because he's mad. Career was over.
Because there's other guys that made a comeback. Like Kareem Hunt.
Hey, move on. Hey, what'd you say?
Hey, y'all own one tonight. No,
stop it. But no, you started putting that man a box escort. They
got to the corner and didn't keep going. It was like it just broke down.
Hey man, look, wait.
Hey, stop that shit.
It was an attempted hit and run.
Yo, for the record, Josie, tell him, Josie, and I had a 95 Escort. That joint.
Yeah, 95. He built better. That joint was banging. And I
had a white joint. Yeah,
and his had a spoiler.
You had a spoiler, kid.
Man, I had a 10 disc CD change in the back.
Yeah.
I had the subwoofer.
Yeah. Oh, you hooked that joint up?
Oh man,
I had a white joint. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like the box joint.
Oh my god.
They hit Kelly. It wasn't the Kelly joint.
Yeah, Kelly kept going.
All right, so let's go on to the Commanders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bezel texted me early. He seemed a little upset. He said that the Commanders training camp this year, they're not going to Richmond. First of all, they say that costs $100,000 every time they have practice in Richmond. So they canceled that, and they only having 5 open practices to the public, whereas in the past they had like 12, right?
Yeah, something like that.
10 or 12.
So they changed it.
Yeah, because they would have days and all that.
They changed it to only 5. Bizel don't like that.
Is it still in Leesburg? And Ashburn, I mean, are they
Ashburn.
I think also they having a few joint practices too. That's why.
Yeah, they're gonna have a few.
Cutting down on the open practices too.
Yeah.
They leaving to go some joint practices.
I hope it ain't with the Giants. Because aren't the Giants on Hard Knocks?
I think one of them was with Miami.
So you got a problem with that, Bizel? You got a problem with that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a problem, but my thing is, right now you're rebranding the team. You see what I'm saying? And you want to get fans in, and this is how you get fans. It's like an off seasons, fans coming up. They went to practices to get signatures and all that kind of stuff with their dads, their uncles. A lot of people built memories going to that type of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so, and I actually heard this on the radio when they were talking about it. It's like one guy was like, man, all my memory was, he was talking about when he went down there and got, RG3 joint and stuff like that, and talking about the fun memories that they had, going to some guys came on there talking about like they took guy trips. They would come here to take guy trips down there, you know what I mean, and go hang out, and get autographs and stuff like that. My thing is like with those kind of practices and training camp, it gets the fans to get to know the players, get to see the players, get to be, not one-on-one, but like right there with them. You know what I mean? And if you're trying to rebrand the team, you want to try to bring people back in. You feel what I'm saying? You want to give them a little more access, stuff like that. I'm not saying trying to make it a distraction, but you want to bring them in. I would think so. You know what I mean? So that's just my take.
You think it has something to do with them having a rookie quarterback that they're really trying to get together? That's what I'm thinking. I don't think it has anything to do. I don't think they're thinking about necessarily, because it's the coach that opens and closes practice most of the time. It doesn't have to do much with management most of the time. So I'm thinking it's because they're trying to get Jaden locked in and prepared for the season more so than it has to do with they're trying to get Jaden locked in.
Echo?
Nice. That was my twin talking. But you know what I'm saying? So I think it's, I mean, it kind of does suck that it cut down, but maybe it changes next year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just because of that reason, or maybe they trying to it's a lot of new people on that team too. I think 70% of the roster then turned over. So they're just trying to gel, I think, and they're not going away. So it makes it harder to be, it's actually beneficial to go away to camp because, you get to bomb a little bit better because you can't go home. These dudes can go home now, So maybe they just trying to, I can a little bit better.
How
I'm okay with it.
I'm not familiar. My bad, Joseph.
I was just saying, I'm okay with it. Like,
because I'm not familiar. I mean, is this a normal thing for all teams, like 12 practices, or is this just? I don't know.
I don't know how.
I hear them stories you talking about my dad used to take me on it. I mean, boo-hoo, man. You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of kids, like, that's where they first became fans. You know what I mean? Going those trips. Spending time with somebody they love, going to see a sport.
Yeah, but also though, back then you didn't have the direct contact you have now with players. Like, there are plenty of opportunities to see players, talk to players on Twitter. I mean, X or whatever. Like, it's a lot more. They're a lot more accessible than they were back when the Skins were at Carlisle, Pennsylvania, way away and stuff like that. I'm with Joey. Like, I'd rather you close ranks and get your shit together and win some games. That gets some fans too. So I'm with Joey. I'm fine with it. I don't really care about the 6. I want y'all to put as much every moment of practice get better. If you don't feel you can do that with fans watching right now, shut it all down. I'm fine with that.
Wow. And it's still 5. I mean, it's still 5 separate days or whatever. So I'm sure it's kind of spread out a little bit. So you're still giving fans a chance to at least come watch them. And like I said, they didn't go anywhere. So it ain't like you gotta. I mean, for local fans, it ain't like you gotta travel far. You know what I mean? You go to Ashburn.
Oh, Ashburn far.
Yeah. Day trip. I mean, it is far, but but it's better than going to Richmond. know what I'm saying? So
yes, that's true.
You know
Or Carlisle, Pennsylvania, where they used to go back.
Yeah.
Like,
So you know, if you want to go ahead and take a trip real quick, day trip, you ain't got to take off for a night or something like that. You just run down there, Ashburn, see a couple hours. I mean, I've been to a couple joints, open practices before. It's cool. It's just a lot of people and it's a lot of heat. So I don't really, you know, but it'd be a lot of people out there, Joe, too. So that's uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah, especially with COVID still out here and all this stuff, you know.
Yeah, that's too.
I agree with y'all, man. Yeah, man. Focus on the team, man. Especially, you know, you want to keep it close knit, especially for the health of your players and everything. You know, you out there in them. What we in a heat wave? What we 2 weeks of 100+ degrees, or you know, that kind of stuff. You want to have your medical staff. You want it to be more so about the team versus the fan aspect. And
yeah.
You know, the fan aspect, you're gonna have your opportunity. But the better the product on the field, gonna bring you more fans.
I guarantee you put some fan appreciation days inside the season, and like maybe they can, you know, get a couple people sign autographs at the games and stuff like that, like little setup, little jumps. Some appearances. They'll be okay. They'll be okay. They won't worry about 5 games of preseason practices.
Yeah, isn't preseason?
Right,
Isn't preseason? They shorten the games this season.
Yeah.
Well, they got 2 or 3.
Yeah, okay.
It's 2 or 3 games. Like I think some people play 3, most play 2, something like that.
Yeah.
So that's why they trying to get into. I'm sorry. That's why they're trying to get into the joint practices. I think that's going to be a big thing going forward. That's like, you know, they get the refs out there and stuff like that. It's a little, you know.
Yeah. See some bump. What you were saying, oh?
Did y'all see that I mean, we talked about the nigga last week, but Yuck, he posted a video of Commanders practice. He was watching film of Commanders practice, which we assume was sent to him. We assume was sent to him by Daniels. What's going on here? He pissing off,
but
Yuck is obviously pissing off the San Francisco management, and it's just crazy, man. Like, did Daniels really send him some practice tape? How the hell he get Commanders tape?
Oh, is he there? Was he there?
No, it was all 22. So I mean, it was sent to him. I mean, that dude about to go to jail.
That's crazy, right?
That's. Remember my stance last week. I don't want this. I don't want this distraction.
Right.
And it's becoming a distraction. You know, like you're sending your boy practice tape. What the hell is wrong with you? Like, what is wrong with you, dude? There's no excuse for that. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Somebody else.
This is exactly what I was talking about. Man. Like,
the level of comfort is just
like, come on, dude. This going too much.
What is this for? Like, if you I heard last week they had a meeting and everything was all good. He came out and said that he's gonna stay, you know, we gonna work out something in San Francisco and all this other stuff. I mean, why you do that now? What's going on here?
Post the footage of Commanders. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Maybe your own goddamn team, man. Get out of here with that.
Yeah.
but that's it's shit like that is the reason is why I'm with you on Kevin. Like, I don't really want this,
right?
Because of stuff like that. Like now it's like, are we adults in this situation? Where's the adult in this? What are we doing here? Like that.
Where's your focus? Like, shouldn't you be focused on the fact that you just lost the Super Bowl, bro? Deal with your team, man. Be happy for your man. Talk to your man on the phone, FaceTime, whatever. And Jaden, man, bro, you got a whole team to run, bro. I mean, from an offensive staff, you got basically you got to know how to
lead the whole team too. Like, the quarterback is still the leader of the team.
Yeah, man, you got shit to do, bro. You need to be focusing on this, and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I agree. I was a little, when I saw it, I was like, well, what? Why are we like that? That's it. Why? I don't know
yuck,
why.
Yuck.
Why?
Yuck.
Yuck.
I mean, Ayuk.
I mean, but there may be also a point to the mindset of players nowadays, man. People, well, not just players, but people in general have this "I do what I want to do" attitude, man.
Yeah.
Without recourse or retribution, because i.e. Ryan Garcia. Now you want to be motherfucking? I got issues, man. It's wild. No, not for real.
Hey, do that again.
I mean, people just wild, man. Like,
shit saying, dog.
Crazy. Like, for real, Joey, you a whole starting quarterback. Everybody know you are number one. Mariota, yeah, got it. But Jaden Daniels going to start. We get it.
Mm-hmm.
Focus. You're a rookie for one.
Yeah.
So Commanders got Mariota?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Mariota.
Yeah.
Because
they might need him, man, because they might need him. Because when I look at those
from Philly too, that's why Mariota's here.
Oh, really?
He helped install the offense that Brian Johnson's going to run. I mean, of course, with Kingsley. What's his name? The dude that got Omar here.
Yeah. It's Kingsley.
Yeah, Kingsbury. There you go.
Kingsbury.
But Brian Johnson also came from Philly.
Yeah.
Klingman. Say no.
So let me ask y'all something. Am I alone on this? Because am I alone on this? Because
probably so.
Yeah, you probably so.
Well, let me ask you this. I want to know if I'm alone on this, right? Because
you probably are.
I'm wishing Jaden Daniels. I'm hoping him well because I drafted him fantasy football, right? In my my dynasty league. But when I see the clips of him in training camp, I think they're gonna need Mariota. That dude look like a 13-year-old kid out there, man. Little small shoulders, man. Big ass helmet, man. You look too small, man.
Hey, Kevin, was it me? You tiny, man. Like people don't show the pass, they go slip there.
That was my concern, and that was a concern for
my
durability. You know what I mean? It's not gonna get bigger.
You sure?
Yeah.
The Bama got this. The show is this wide. Yeah. Like,
no, he's not gonna get bigger.
I mean, how old is he? I mean,
he's 26, ain't he? He old as hell. He
Already.
ain't growing no more.
He's 24.
The hit his growth spurt, yo. He's done.
Yeah.
I guess he got to eat some more oatmeal or something.
Nah, man.
Oatmeal.
Bama has
a
he has a slot receiver's body. Is what it is.
300
a
pound
skinny one at that.
Tear him up.
Slot receiver?
Yeah, man. He has a slot receiver.
I would have said a shortstop body.
I don't know.
I guess the weight room will help him out. I guess. I don't know.
You got to get in there and do it. Most quarterbacks don't even do that.
Okay.
That
all right, let's move on.
Hold up, brother. That line better hold up.
Yeah. It's a whole new line, ain't it?
3/5 of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's move on, man. Let me get that real shit or bullshit, man. Let me get that. I mean, RS or BS.
Real shit or bullshit. Guys.
Bullshit or real shit.
Okay, we're gonna change the drop because our sponsors don't want us to use bad words. So this is RS or BS.
You can use.
I'm gonna keep it basketball on this, man. I'm gonna keep it basketball on this.
Word.
And I touched on it a little bit earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we sending what Carmelo Anthony said. You know, we lost in FIBA last time, and so Carmelo said we sending the Avengers out to the Olympics this time to win the gold. Mm-hmm. You know, we sending the old guys now. I see this list of guys on this team, man. We talked about Embiid was barely made it through the playoffs. You know, we got Embiid, we got LeBron, KD already got calf strains. We got AD on that team. We know Anthony Davis injury history. Kawhi might not even feel like going to the game. We got Steph Curry getting up there in age. You know what I'm saying? And I look at these. You know, I look at all these old guys on the team. The two big men, both injury prone. And then I saw in the interview the other day, Anthony Edwards, he came out and said he's still the number one option. He said they're going to have to learn how to play with me, play through me.
I love it.
And I'm sitting there thinking, he talking to who? He talking to LeBron and KD and Tatum, who just won a title.
Steph. All them.
Steph. And he's saying they got to play through me. I think we got some trouble coming this summer. I think we in trouble. I can see this shit going south real fast. I can see it going real fast. A couple of these. I mean, look at the dudes I just named. Embiid, Anthony Davis, KD already hurt. Kawhi, LeBron, old Curry. I can see this shit going south real fast, man.
Anthony was acting like hurt, or
yeah.
Well, yeah, but I think that's what Anthony Edwards knows. Like, he's gonna have to be the one that's going up and down the court, playing both positions, both sides of the ball all the time. Like, he understands. I think I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. I think he understands that this team is old, So I am the young buck. Run through me. I got this.
But he coming out his mouth crazy, man. I think that's some crazy shit to say.
I'm
these dudes on your team, man.
But he come out insane. He come out with some insane shit all the time, though. Right. He always like, and I love his confidence. But like, dog, like let's learn how to speak in the media. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you can really gain a lot of enemies the way you talk sometimes, man. I love the confidence though, but like, I think sometimes, dog, you need to kind of,
Yeah, you ain't playing against the Grizzlies or the Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These dudes, man, you gonna find yourself playing 8 minutes and not touching the ball, man.
Yeah, because these dudes will do it. Yeah. Good thing it ain't Kobe.
It can happen.
Good thing it ain't Kobe, because I tell you what, Kobe would definitely be like, nah. Kobe would have been like this. Oh, really? You ain't getting the ball at all.
LeBron and them, man, they will have that dude set up. LeBron, he'll play 8 minutes of LeBron, be like, oh yeah, it's his team in the future. Yeah. He won't barely play.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say they lose it, but I think this shit can get real bad. I think it's
I'm
nervous.
That France team is dangerous.
So is Canada.
So is Canada. Canada got a nice team too.
Rudy and what's the boy from San Antonio in France? Dangerous team.
Wembyamba?
Mm-hmm.
How you forget that name?
Well,
yeah,
I mean, I'm just saying, like, that France team is dangerous. You know what I mean?
I mean, they got the better players, yes, but I think Anthony gonna, because of, just like you said, them being old, LeBron and them don't want that pressure. They gonna want it to be on the young buck to do everything.
Hey, is this Curry's first time playing in that job or no?
It better not be.
Who?
You can't, is it?
Curry.
Who?
Curry. In the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't his first time, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is first time for the Olympics.
First time.
This is first time for the Olympics.
It is, right? Yeah.
He played USA team. He played like FIBA or something before.
Wow.
What was it, the World Cup of basketball or something like that?
But Halliburton on this team too, and he was hurt as well. Only really healthy people was Drew, Tatum, and Bam. Bam ain't been hurt. Oh, Devin Booker definitely been hurt. Yeah, what you say going south fast real easy?
It could, man. It could.
Yeah, it could go. It could. I like that Devin Booker. I think they should have put a couple more youngers on that job, though.
Jalen should have.
I know what you're on that job. I mean, they do got Booker, Tatum, and Edwards, and I mean, they fairly, they're young, but you're right. They got a lot of old hurt dudes. Old dudes that still dragging along.
They biggest threat. And then they said Germany. They got Canada at 4.
Germany? Who's Germany? Who's Germany got?
Schroeder, yeah. Who else besides Schroeder is German?
Is it
Karolinko? No, he's Russian.
Hey, what you call it out already? AK-47? Does he even play basketball anymore?
No, man. No, he dead, man. All right, so let's move on, man. move on, man.
Yo, Sean, wait, when you replay that joke, look at Sean's face, dog.
Like what?
he said, man, he dead. He was like this.
No, he fight for the Russian army, man. He fight for the Russian army against Ukraine, man. and you know his sister's a pop star?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, he fight for the Russian army, man. We don't know where he at.
Yes, he really is.
Y'all even realize that Ukraine shit's still going on? It's crazy.
Man.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, he is really using the AK-47.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yo, that's ironic, right? All right, so.
But then, wait a minute, real quick before we pivot. Didn't not what's the dude name? Dallas dude. Didn't they get eliminated already? Dude from Dallas.
Yeah, Luka.
Luka.
Yeah, Luka. Yeah.
Oh, Slovenia.
Yeah, Slovenia. They got put out by Greece, right?
Yeah.
Yep, and your boy Thanos. Hey, Josie.
Nope.
Nope, not doing it. Nope.
Hey, I read that shit was true. He really did ask to be traded. Yeah,
for real.
Yeah, man.
No, this got to be a joke. Like, what is he doing? Then it said he went to management. He was like this. I want to be traded. They was like this.
You on the team? Like you're still here?
How you get in here?
Yes, security.
How you get in here without Giannis?
Dylan Brooks is on Team Canada.
Damn. Yeah.
Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
Jay Gillis.
Yeah, Canada crazy right now. So
is Arroyo and Alvarado? Aren't they playing for Spain or somebody? Carlos Arroyo.
Oh,
Jose. Yeah.
Sean, this ain't 2010.
Nah,
yeah, man. That dude's old as hell, man.
Carlos Arroyo is pretty old, man.
It's somebody that's playing with. Nah, man.
He Puerto Rican. He Puerto Rican too.
Pereira too. Like
Hey, real quick. Carlos Arroyo is your age.
Right.
And he Puerto Rican, yo. He from Puerto Rico. He from Puerto Rico, man.
Same thing.
I'm just saying he shouldn't be playing basketball no more. That's all.
Hey, man, you got to censor that, man. You got to blur out those fingers, man. You got to blur that out.
It's on the blurred side.
It is blurred. Where's the blurred? He should be. All I'm saying is he should be coaching instead of playing.
Nah, it's something that I read. Never mind. I find it.
Okay. Yeah, but Thanasis or whatever his name is. He need to cut that shit out, man. He need to cut that out. He need to cut that out. He need to stop playing. He lucky he there. He might well just. I don't know what he want because he want to start for another team.
But I got a question, y'all. What kind of conversation Darvin Ham and Doc Rivers gonna have this year? Like how they gonna work together, especially with Darvin Ham being first assistant.
Mm-hmm. Huh? What you mean?
Doc is a coach for who though? For
the Bucks.
Still, right?
What you mean?
For the Bucks, that's right.
Yeah, for the Bucks.
What kind of conversation?
How they go, man? How they gonna work? We gonna
Darvin Ham got rehired. What the hell?
So who gonna lead? Who like is it gonna be Doc doing the lead, or he gonna be transferring or diverting to Darvin Ham?
What?
Like,
Doc is the head coach.
Doc is the head coach. I know what you're saying, but Darvin Ham ain't.
Yo, there's a lot of dudes that's fired now their assistants, man. That's a normal thing, man.
Oh, okay.
Just collect your paycheck, man.
Yeah.
He gonna say something. Doc gonna be like this. Shut the. He'll be like, all right.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
That, but
yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Give my money.
All right, so let's move on, man.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say who, man, but I got a special request from someone in this group. They wanted advice on dating and marrying. Yeah. Somebody in this group, man. They wanted advice on dating and marrying somebody with children.
Dating or marrying someone.
Oh, he done gave himself away. Dang.
Somebody asked. It was a deep conversation for real.
Somebody wanted to talk about this. So.
Yeah. Dating or marrying someone with children. What advice would you give? Real advice.
Actually, you know what? Go ahead, Maestro. Didn't you just do that?
I did.
Sorta. Yeah,
no,
sorta.
I did.
Yeah, I mean, but
I dated and I married somebody that had children, but in our instance, our children are older. So, I guess okay, yeah. Let me say my piece.
Get comfortable. Get comfortable.
No, honestly, I guess my advice would be to have some patience. Don't force anything and let it come organically. But also keep the doors of communication open, meaning open with the child and open from you to the child and the child to you. Now, I ain't saying you gotta, be at every beck and call of the child, like, trying to instill your every being in the child, but just, have a good rapport, good interaction. And definitely communicate. Definitely. That's my advice.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get the whoop ass? Do you get the whoop ass? Are you disciplined? Are you disciplined?
Do I do in my situation? No.
Well, you said those kids are older. Oh
yeah. They're actually adults now. In my earlier years when I've dated women that had children, it was a conversation unless unless a parent was deceased or incarcerated, but and yet and still, it still was a conversation that had needed to be had for lines of discipline and correction, but I never had to go through any of
that.
Yeah,
interesting.
I guess something I thought about was like, of course it depends if you got younger kids, but if you got like a baby daddy, you got to deal with that. Like if the baby daddy, if his views a little different than yours, like maybe might clash some, but I guess you got to, like you said, be patient and sit back. I don't know, man. That's tough shit, especially as a young kid. Like, what if she got a teenage daughter and she hang out all night? Baby daddy said,
"Wild like that, yeah, man."
Yeah. Can you step in and say something?
I mean, me personally, of course, I'm gonna support my mate first and try to be as much as I can. And if I have some sort of rapport with the daughter, of course, I try to interject, positivity. But if she just buck wild and not listening, then yeah, conversation gonna have to be had.
I think involvement has to do with how much you're involved in that kid's life. As far as discipline, has to do with probably the involvement of the other parent. Like, I mean, you don't want to like Omar said, if they got views differently, then you kind of, if they involve, you kind of got to let them parent. You kind of got to support or stay
neutral.
I ain't gonna say stay out of it because you still should be involved, but like you just kind of let them make the decisions. And if if as long as it ain't disrespectful to you, you know what I mean? Like I feel like you just gotta let them kind of deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like especially with discipline, because that's such a touchy subject, especially even with your own kids nowadays. With but we'll get into all that. But you know what I'm saying?
What if he a Cowboys fan?
Oh, then he ain't gonna get along with my kids anyway. They gonna be like, you got to go, cuz you got to go. But I mean, that's just how if they not, but you always go through your mate though. I feel like you gotta always go through your mate. You know what I'm saying? You always talk to him, like you said, Shaw. Always have a communication, just to see where you at. Like I don't know. My kids are adults too, so I can't really.
Sean hit it on the head too with communication and patience. Patience is a big thing. Patience,
but even not just for to your point of discipline, even for the kudos, like if they doing good in school, if they excel in extracurricular activities, if they want to do something, maybe they want to follow in your footsteps. Encourage them, but don't force it. That is my main issue to anybody in that circumstance or coming into that blended families, anything, do not force it. Only because you don't want the regret and the what's the word I'm looking for? Not regret. Resentment. Yeah. You don't want that to set in, because once that set in, then it's hard to stop.
I was getting ready to say something, but I'm gonna let mine fly. Something personal, so I'm gonna let it go. Especially with that.
Man, you gotta tell us now. Now you gotta tell us.
You can't come in.
Well, okay. Let me say.
You can't just come in and change the whole football team when they've been playing for a whole nother team all their lives just because you motherfucking wanna. Never mind. It causes resentment. It causes resentment.
the whole team.
And I say shit to the father.
Change everything.
The whole fucking team for a year didn't say nothing.
Wow.
I tell you what, it should change the next year.
On a whole different. Okay.
Wow.
I was just backing up what Sean said. You can't just do.
You got that serious look on your face.
You can't just do shit without saying nothing. Cause resentment.
Yeah.
Cause resentment.
And then trying to climb out of that is difficult.
Say it again.
Josie got serious, huh?
Trying to climb out of that.
Yeah, trying to climb out of that resentment hole is
it's the problem.
Almost impossible for some people.
It's for a lot of people.
The hardest thing is when you have kids and she have kids, and then you don't want to show differences. You know what I mean? You really want to try to, my grandmother always said you can't always, just because you're doing this for this one, you don't have to do this for that one. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times people come in there and they say you're making differences, but like at this time, this kid might need you a little more or need more from you. You feel what I'm saying? But that's the hardest thing, like, that I've experienced. Like, not trying to show differences,
I got a question to that, fellas. And for y'all to have, children, especially of your own, do y'all have favorites?
Nah. I don't have. Well, the boys will tell you that my daughter's my favorite, but they just love differently. They're not favorites.
Okay. I mean, you love them differently,
Okay.
You treat them differently. Like my son's my boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit there and do certain things that I do with my daughter. So,
okay.
And she's more forthright with what she wants to. Like the boys, they basically try to they go get it. They just try to go get it. Like, and that's something I put in them. But also, like, I told them that you come to me, but they gonna try to get it themselves. Mm-hmm. She is, I need. And that's just how she is, So
okay. Have you ever dated someone with a child, Joey?
Yeah. Shit, all I date is yeah. Actually, I did a couple times when my daughter was younger. She wasn't really that happy about it at first. A couple times, she didn't really. My daughter didn't really. I remember one girl came to introduce herself, and my daughter did not speak to her. Like at all. She was like 10 though. I mean, she was little, but she didn't speak to her at all. Like I was like, say hi. She was like, no. Turned around, went outside. I was like, well, damn. I said, don't. My daughter. I don't even know what this is.
Yo.
I was coaching.
That. That's crazy. I was coaching the AAU tournament, and one of the parents player's mom came to me and was like, do you know Josie? Start asking me all these questions about him. I was like, damn, Josie. I mean, ask me all these questions and whatnot. Man, I knew, I know the dad, I know the moms, they bring the girl to practice different days, so
right.
She asked me about Josie, and
he didn't say Josie.
Put me in a tough situation, man. Because I know how Joey is, right?
What you do?
Yeah.
What you do?
Well, I try to keep myself distance from that. pretty woman, very pretty, but she smelled like brake fluid though. So. But you know, whatever Josie want to do, you know, I've supported. So I ain't say nothing bad. I said, yeah, that's my man. You know, that's my man. He a good dude. You know, I had to lie, but I had to lie. So it conflicted with my coaching responsibilities. I had to lie and say he was a good dude, but it put me in a tough situation, man. But you know,
that's a true story.
So I tell you how Josie. Yeah, that's a true story.
Most of
it
it
did sound like brake fluid.
I don't know, not that part. I don't know. I don't know.
Or maybe it was antifreeze. Maybe it was antifreeze, but I don't remember.
She probably just got finished working on her car.
That is not better.
I do want to say one thing right quick.
Okay, been quiet, yo.
Yeah, because I live with the question you're asking. I dated someone with a kid, and I married her with a kid, and he's 17 now. I mean, I've been around since he was 2. Got married when he was 5.
Oh.
So I mean, I've lived this.
Your dad.
Yeah, but he has a dad. You know what I'm saying? But all I gotta say is you're gonna get some things right, some things wrong. Everyone's right as far as the communication part. You support your wife or your partner, but they need to be the leaders. You can't just jump in and instill how you would do things.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. You gotta.
You're the assistant.
Huh? Yeah, you're the assistant. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You step in when need to, but you shouldn't be leading any interaction. It's not your place unless it grows to that organically. But you don't just all of a sudden step in and lead shit. No, you got to take the step back in a situation.
I got a question. I got one question.
Bizel got his hand raised.
What Sean raised his too? Because we got a question.
Mine too.
Bizel got his hand raised.
What if you in a situation, right? And I'm not saying that it's happened, but what if you listening to her and she's totally wrong? Like
she has to come to the conclusion that she's wrong. You can't tell her because then she's gonna resent you for changing her mind.
Do you tell her she's wrong?
I need more information on this situation.
You give
her alternatives.
This ain't because I don't know if she's wrong, man. I don't know if she's wrong.
I don't know if she's wrong. You might not be
actually, I'm starting to think she's right, man. I'm starting to think she was right.
That's right. But that's why though. You don't ever come in because you don't want your partner to resent you. So you need to have them. Every decision that happens with the kid needs to be. They got to be okay with it.
Well, let me ask you this: What if she think the mom is being? I'm sorry, Sean. This last one. What if you think the mom is being too soft with the kid?
If she's being too soft, then she just is. But you cannot change her mind for her.
Mm-hmm.
She has to come to the conclusion by herself.
Yeah.
Okay, you will be resented if you do that.
Real quick about that. Just about that.
Wow, that's deep.
So can you? Would it be okay? I guess if you suggest like, yo, I don't necessarily think you doing this right, but I'll support you. Can you? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like
you can support that without saying that. Like no,
just
support. It's how you.
I'm just saying because I feel I get it, but I think that's what people be like. Sometimes you do come off wrong when you say. I'm just asking, because you be like, well, I think you fucked up, but I support. You know what I'm saying?
It's the long game you gotta play. Like so, a decision can be made 1, 2, 3 times, and it's failed all 3 times. Then you jump in. Okay, can we do something different this time? Last time we did this, and this, right? But again, it has to be the daddy and the mother got to lead. You are the step. You got to support.
You the bonus dad.
What if he's an idiot? What if he's an idiot?
Yeah.
Hey,
what if it's costing you money? What if it's costing you money?
I just want to ask you, bro. How was your rapport with the 17-year-old now? And I'm only asking that by you being in his life since he was 2. How was y'all rapport?
Like I said, you get some things right, you get some things wrong.
Say less. Thank you. I got you.
Darius on that shit.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Darius shit on that. He had to be politically correct.
No. I got him though. I got him. Respect, man. Respect.
Yeah, that's why I asked if he's an idiot, because that can make it tough on you, man.
Not him in his situation. You just saying in general.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the baby. If he's an idiot, like he could cause tension in your shit. You know?
Oh, definitely can.
Yeah.
Definitely can. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That
So that goes.
I just hope you don't have that situation. I guess you take that into account too when you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good shit.
That's deep. That's heavy. That's real.
Yeah, I mean, I would be leery if it was a woman with young kids. You know, it's you gotta have patience, like you said.
Yeah, you gotta. That's hard too. Like you can't. How you spending time with them and doing all that stuff, like trying to.
Yeah.
You think younger kids is
Christmas presents? You gotta buy Christmas presents and shit.
You think younger kids is harder than older kids? Yeah.
To navigate dating. To navigate dating.
If they're in the house, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might want to, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think older kids, because they already been in a situation and they done live their life and they have things going on. And
right.
Here comes this guy, you know what I mean? And now he want to try to tell me what to do, or you know what I mean? And it'd be like, you can't tell me what to do. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I tell you, like, where I lucked out.
You what to do? Telling you what to do?
Telling him what to do.
That's
yeah. I'll tell you where I lucked out is that I have lived the life. So my mom married some dude when I was 5 years old, and I married some woman when he was 5 years old. So
you had the blueprint.
I lived the exact life that I lived in both sides.
Okay, he said my mom married some dude.
Yeah. And his mom married some dude when he was 5. So it's the exact same.
When your mother married some dude, was your birth father still around in your life?
Nah, not at all. At that point, I hadn't even seen. I saw my dad for the first time when I was like in 8th grade. So he went around.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So in those instances, like I said, if they're incarcerated or not in their life, or even deceased, that's a little different too. Maybe giving you leverage, but then again, maybe not, because some children, they hold on, if they have some remnants, they hold on to the love of their parents, or whatever. But it's difficulties and pluses in each way, man. And yeah, man, have some patience and talk. That's my it for young and old. Now for super young, like O said, man, buying presents, parties, having your input and your stamp. Whoo, that's a lot, bro. It add up. And let's just say you do all that and then y'all don't work out.
Mm-hmm. It happens. Yeah.
Well, but that's why you don't get that close till you know it's going to work out. Like that's kind of your fault too. I mean, you can blame her as well, but you don't need to be like going to his football games or picking him up from school. Like you don't do that kind of stuff unless it's at a certain point, a certain seriousness level. Like you don't engage in that.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. Actually, I was with a young lady, and her child is 26 now, and I was around when he was 2, and we broke up when he was like 8 or 9. But I'm still there. He still called me. Nothing has changed. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, a lot has changed.
Well, I mean, as far as our relationship, as far as me being there, advice and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I just think you can't predict the future. You know what I mean? You just be the best version of yourself. You know what I mean?
You get him Christmas presents? You get him Christmas presents?
To continue
you get him?
He reached out.
You buy him Christmas presents.
We chop it up all the time. You might see him. He might say pops or something on Facebook. You know what I mean? Still, you feel what I'm saying? Like we chop it up. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not obligated, but like, yeah, like
y'all continue to cultivate that relationship is my question. All the way 8. So from 8 until now, however long, you guys stayed in touch.
Always, yeah.
Okay.
I don't change. I'm not gonna change on kids. You know what I mean? Like, if you come in their lives, you know what I mean. I'm not saying fight now. If y'all break it off, if she don't want nothing you to do with, and then you don't want nothing to do with them, that's one thing. But like, you know, if you got a relationship with that kid and you built a relationship with that kid, like it's not like it was some kind of like now that they broke up, you can't be cool or you can't be in their life. You know what I mean? It's a human. You feel what I'm saying? And you just try. You know what I mean? But me being honest, having like bonus kids and stuff like that, it's cool. You know what I mean? It has its moments. It has its moments, boy. But at the end of the day, you know, to have somebody that's not yours care for you and love you, you feel what I'm saying? Because of who you were to them, you know, that's special. You know, your kid's supposed to love you. You know what I mean? Your biological kid, but somebody that you didn't birth, you know what I mean, or whatever. It means something, man. Like that's a good gift to be a bonus father. You know what I mean?
Respect.
But yeah, it's challenging. I never had the thing. You ain't my daddy. I done seen it before. You done took them out. You done bought them CNCs and stuff like that. And they talk about you ain't their dad. I done seen that before.
That's probably
you know
why they bought them CNCs.
Yeah.
My daddy would never buy that. They would
all these video games to bring me
the
this.
hell? That's 1983.
Yeah, I was saying it was a comedian saying that shit. But yeah, he said
CNCs.
You know, like, he was like, I ain't get no CNC for Christmas. You know what I mean? But
oh my god, that's funny. Turbo graphics.
My daddy would never do this. You know,
somebody.
It don't matter. He would never do this.
Somebody asked me this earlier. Was it? It was last week. It was earlier last week. It was a situation, right? It's two couples, right?
Uh-oh.
Two couples.
They already competing.
The couples are friends. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? They're friends. They're not friends as couples, but they're friends. You know, friends got together, but one side of the couple cheated. You feel what I'm saying? Cheated.
Nah.
So this, no, I'm serious. This is real.
Okay.
But her friend knew about it from and didn't say nothing. Should she be held accountable? Or should she
wait a minute,
stay out of it?
So the man is cheating on the woman, and the other girl knows.
Yeah, her friend knows. They were friends first. You feel what I'm saying? But she stayed out of it because her husband said, "Look, stay out of it."
Anybody want to take that?
So you saying? So
okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Oh, please.
Her husband, she found out through her husband, which I didn't get into how, you know, what he do, why did he tell her if he wanted her to stay out of it. But at the end of the day, he told her to stay out. So the husband
told the other woman?
Hey, I can comment on this, man.
Go ahead.
I can comment on this because of I don't know if Josie remember this shit actually happened before, man.
Oh, it did? It happened with y'all?
I don't remember.
Well, all right. Well, I ain't gonna say no names, but
say no names.
It was the same thing. Like it was a couple that was together.
Agreed, Alicia. Go ahead.
A couple together, and it was told to me that she was cheating on him, and this dude, like I knew him through her, right? I knew him through her, but me and him had became friends, right? Man, it was cool, play ball together, hang out, you know what I'm saying, play Madden. I see this dude, you know, I hang out with him, and then it became knowledge to me that she was cheating on him, and it was kind of just brought to my knowledge, like, oh yeah, that's what she's doing. And I'm sitting there like, wait a minute, I can't look this dude in the face every day and not tell him that his girl's stepping out on him. And again, I know him through her, but I had to tell him, man, because I couldn't look at this dude every day.
What happened?
Yeah, I had to tell him.
When you told him what happened.
Hold on. Before you answer that,
and I don't talk to none of them anymore.
Hold on. So, what does
Josie don't know? You don't know what I'm talking about?
I'll be honest. Look,
you don't know what I'm talking about?
I
hold on, Kev. What you got to say?
Text me the name.
what does his girl cheating on him have to do with you hanging out with him? Like, why did you have to tell him? Like, what was in your mind where you had to tell him? Like, what was the benefit of that?
It was no benefit to me, but I felt guilty looking at this dude every day.
But y'all just playing mad. I consider him. Out.
No, I consider him my friend for real. I consider him my friend.
Okay.
So I looked, it wasn't just an associate or somebody I knew. I consider him a friend for real, like one of y'all. Like if I knew one of y'all ladies was cheating on you, I would tell you. I would tell you. Like for me to be quiet, I text you, Joe. You ain't even look at it.
Oh, my bad.
I felt guilty, man. I struggle with that shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Holding it in, and not saying it, looking in his face, playing ball with him, and not.
That's kudos to your morals, though, man.
Remember that shit, Josie? Remember that shit? Remember that shit?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest. Yo. Like I was told, it wasn't like told to me like in confidence or like a secret. I was just in the room and I heard it. I'm just like
telling your lap.
Yeah. And I'm looking, and Josie ain't saying nothing to him. I was just like, yo, I got it. I said that. I told him, man. That's just how I felt, man.
He didn't get mad with you, did he?
Stay out of it, huh?
Why would he get mad at me?
Some people get mad, bro. Like,
I mean, she might have been mad at me. I don't know,
but you're right though, Sean. People like what Lisa say. Some people don't want to know they getting cheated on.
Yeah,
and they definitely they definitely strike back at you for telling them. Like,
and how and get the questioning you, bro. I'm trying to look out for you. You would but okay.
No. He just I told him. I said, yeah. From what I understand, she doing some stuff. He told me. He said, all right, thanks for telling me. And he I guess he confronted her on it, and they broke up.
Yeah, he that type of dude.
Yeah.
So you say mind your business. Otherwise, just stay out of that stuff.
And
who said that? Who said that? Kevin said that.
To be completely honest, I think it's because he was kind of
what, doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Right, I was thinking that too.
That's the case a lot of times. That's the case a lot of times.
I was with him one time. Yeah.
That's why I should mind your business.
But that's probably why
if it's my friend though. If it's
that's
my
probably
friend,
why he said thanks for telling me, bro. I mean, because he probably, he was doing, what I'm saying? He definitely was doing his own thing. So I get that.
Moral of the story.
But you also got to know who with what. Like sometimes, be honest with you, there women. There's some women I probably be like, I ain't saying nothing because they're, some women backlash at you, not at what the problem is.
I mean, I only did it because I considered the dude a friend of mine. That's why.
Yeah,
that's why I did it.
And that
otherwise I wouldn't care.
Kudos to your morals, bro.
Yeah, but they not well.
What'd she say?
They're not friends anymore. They're not friends anymore, but she's still with her guy, but they're not friends.
Oh, but nobody told the girl he was sliding.
Well, she wasn't my friend. I mean, I was cool with her. I was cool with her.
You met him through her though, so she was your friend first.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, okay. So this is how it was, man.
He met her through
Josie, my man.
Yeah, he met her.
Josie, my man.
Well, at the time.
Yeah.
So
yeah. See, you about to.
Y'all need to stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Statute of limitations is not up.
Yeah, stop with the clues.
Yeah.
All right, we done.
Yeah.
Oh, hit it with the O. All right, cut it.
I suggest that.
Yeah, Alicia, she right. This is why we mind her.
I'm with you, Alicia.
Yeah, fact.
So you say y'all stay out of it. Don't.
But yo, if I found out 5 years from now that my girl would cheat on me for 5 years and all y'all niggas knew about it the whole time.
Oh man, that would be a problem, dog. That would be a problem.
I mean, come on, man.
No, you're right.
And y'all niggas knew the whole time. That's some shit right there, yo.
I'm definitely snitching.
It's like I'm boo boo the fool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did I say that right?
Yeah,
close enough.
Unless she's.
It's good to know though, Kev. It's good to know though, Kev.
Nah, man, it's different levels to this. Y'all talking about some college stuff, like it's
That's
cheating
true,
in college,
that's
so
true.
what? Like there's no ramifications for that. There's no divorce. There's no whatever. Like it's different levels to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Really no kids involved.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Also, if you ain't married, it don't count.
Yeah, I'm saying it's different levels to it of when you do and you don't, stuff like that. Me, I lean towards minding my business.
Stay out.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get
I
it.
got my own shit to deal with. So yeah.
Exactly, and you have no idea what their situation is, and if they both happy, I'm not going to be the one to ruin their happiness.
Apparently they ain't. Well,
Tell me nothing. I mean, if
yeah, that's kind of tough. You
I
knowing,
don't know. You
a man living
mean,
fly.
You
You're
right.
assuming that, man.
No,
You're
yeah.
assuming that.
And
I'm
then,
telling y'all.
yeah.
Until then, yeah. I mean,
the reality is most of us dudes we don't think our girls are cheat because we think we the man and shit. That she wouldn't cheat, but that's where we go wrong, yo.
Don't you feel?
nah, I know mine should do better. So I ain't mad about that.
Hell no.
That's where we go wrong, yo. That's where we go wrong.
I know mine should do better. So
Kevin just be like, just tell me, just let me know, so I can just
right.
so I can make a decision from there. Just let me know.
Right.
I ain't even gonna be mad because you're right.
Exactly. I know I fit in.
in the hierarchy of things, I'm right here. If he up there,
Right.
then
I ain't the worst. I ain't the best. Well, you know,
I had an old head and a homeboy used to tell me, man, never feel special, dog. Don't you ever feel special.
Nope.
Just like she'd do something for you, she'd do something for somebody else.
Yeah.
Ooh, probably more.
That's good. That's some good shit. That's some deep. That's deep. That's
the
deep.
facts. Like,
OG told you that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they be coming up with some good stuff.
All right.
Yeah. So we can wrap it up, man. Unless somebody else got something to say. I think I could. The only thing left is the asshole of the night. I think I'm gonna go here. I think I'm gonna go here for the asshole.
Mr. Happy.
I think we're going here for asshole of the night.
I was quiet the whole night. Now, y'all was talking about the man got hit by a car.
Go over you.
The man got hit. The man got hit by a car and got left.
Hey, stop it. Don't start that shit.
Hey, Google that, man. Google.
I am. I'm
getting
gonna
hit.
do that when we get off the phone.
I'm reading it right now.
He was leaving the club. He was leaving the club.
They said it tried to be a hit and run, but the car broke down.
Ford Escort, man. The Ford Escort, man.
Kelly flipped over the jump and then stood back up and said, "Ouch."
And it was 7 o'clock though. It was 7 o'clock in the afternoon.
Leave a day party. Leave a day party.
Wait a minute, ain't no 7 o'clock in the afternoon.
The evening, early evening.
Oh my God!
It was still daytime. It was still daytime.
He flipped over, was laying on his feet, and said, "Ouch."
Oh, stupid.
What the fuck? Oh God. Okay. That nigga said, "Who threw that car bean?"
Yeah, Omar said somebody was dead. I didn't.
He did.
He pronounced the man dead.
He fight. No, the Russian-Ukraine war, man.
He said that nigga dead.
Hey, don't. Hey, Bizel, don't joke about that, man. That's a war, man.
Did he die for real?
That's the Russian-Ukraine war, man.
I'm about to Google Andre Karolinko. What's the dude doing?
Is he dead for real?
Since the war started, we ain't heard from him, man.
He's 43 years old. He's a Russian basketball executive right now. So for some team he works for.
Exactly.
So he's not dead.
Thanks.
Exactly. So he dead.
Yeah, Omar said he was dead. He pronounced him dead.
What is Russian basketball doing? Nothing. He dead.
There was a war going on.
Yo,
man.
he got a little coof cut now, like his spikes are on.
But look up his sister though.
He look like Drago.
He look at a
Drago's wife.
Drago.
From Rocky.
Right, so
yeah, or the wife.
Well, the Drago, Game of Thrones, something like that.
Hey,
Drago from Southeast. Drago from Southeast.
Now, hey, my old boss was named Drago.
No, he wasn't, man. No, he wasn't. Where the hell you work at?
Drago, dead ass.
Where the hell you work at?
The Russian consulate?
When I worked at FedEx.
The Russian consulate? Is that...
Hold on. Did y'all know Kirilenko was a big time World of Warcraft player while he played in the NBA? Like he was up all types of night playing World of Warcraft. Yeah. That's funny.
Oh wow!
All right, Kirilenko's sister. You said. I'm curious.
I've been looking at people's sisters and.
What about she a pop star?
Yeah, I'm on her OnlyFans, man.
You meant you didn't mean
okay. It's the name Maria because that's not his sister. Maria Kirilenko is not her sister. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Y'all be easy,
Kevin,
man.
one last thing. I saw a female told me that is and I thought about you because you know a female told me because I said my boy don't be on social media, this, that, and the other, talk about the podcast. She said it's sexy for a man not to be on social media.
I tell y'all.
It is sexy.
I'm sexy.
I posted on Facebook and they still talking about it.
I'm sexy. What can I say, man? It's hard work being this sexy.
It's time to go now.
Well, I will say this, yo.
I gotta go put a Dorito on my game.
Kev is a sexy motherfucker.
There you go, man.
I'm about
to get my steps in. That's why I'm sexy.
I'm surgeon on my goldfish.
Y'all be good, man.
Indeed.
You're now tuned into the Next2lex Podcast.
Streets talking about.
Y'all finish it up. Where to find you, Kevin?
Not on social media, clearly, because I'm sexy.
He's sexy with social media.
There you go. Boom.
Well, I'm not on social media no more because I want to be Talking Shit Podcast, Next2lex Sports Podcast, and right here. I mean, well, yeah, right here, of course. I already said that, but talking sports, talking shit. That's what I do.
All right, we're gonna go with Sean next.
You can find me here at Next2lex and in and around town at my, shooting my shots on the camera. Look at y'all have a great one.
All right, and you can find me at Next2lex and Bezel the Truth, and we're gonna leave it off to our hosts.
All right, thanks for coming, everybody. Everybody that got in our DMs and sent us messages, we appreciate it. We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
You're now tuned into the Next2lex Podcast.
Streets talking about.
For the record, Sean is dead last in the steps group. He's dead last.
Man, if you don't get my watch